going to be a rough one.
I am really glad I caught that. Because otherwise, this month's episode would only be on Instagram. Maybe. Oh my god. I really, like, okay, wait, hold on. Ugh. I'm just gonna, alright. Okay. See, now I'm disappointed I missed all of that.
It's on there.
I know it's on there, but still. I like having that, like, kind of lead up to stuff. So, anyway, alright. And let's work out the shit. Alright.
Yeah.
Work out the kinks. Alright.
Yeah.
Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. One more time. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. All right. Welcome. Hey. Welcome to Pizza, Beer, and Life. I'm your host, Roxy Fruitfall. And right next to me is my co-host, Miss Jerry.
What up, guys?
Woot. And we are taping at APAR, located in Atomic Books, which is in the Hamden neighborhood of Baltimore. Atomic Books, for all of your literary needs, all of your like vinyl toy needs, or some of them, and some other weird stuff, and APAR for your craft beer needs. Yay! APAR has a nice rotating selection every month, so do check them out if you're in town. Okay. See, I'm trying my best to like get that in there every month. Because they are nice enough to let us, hang out here and do the show here. I do my best to try to, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
So, hell yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah. So, that being said, I think we're just going to get right to the beer.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So, this month's choice is one from a brewery that we previously featured. I think we said right around like November-ish,
Probably.
something like that. So it's from Kushwa, and it is
probably because we did Christmas style beers in December.
right. So that makes sense. Yeah. So it's Seven Caves from Kushwa Brewing. I feel it. Are we sure we didn't do this one?
We've done a coffee stout, but not
this one. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm literally losing my mind.
I mean, we just did a stout recently.
We did. Oh my god, that was so good. The
Yeah.
one from New Trail.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was so good.
That might be the one you're thinking of.
It's probably the one I'm thinking of.
Because that had definitely
Yeah.
a nice,
That one was so
like,
good.
coffee, like light coffee taste.
That one was so good. The New
Yeah.
Trail guy was here that next Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other New Trail follow-up. Super, super nice, folks that you have there. They were hanging out because it was the featured beer for First Friday last month. And so, just very, very awesome. Really great folk. So anyway, but to this month, we are talking about Kushwa. Woo! Seven Caves. Right, and as Miss Jerry alluded to before, it is a Mexican-style coffee stout. So, and in our discussion earlier, the question was posed, what makes it Mexican-style? And pretty much what we were able to deduce was that it's the spices that they may or may not include in it. But again, founded in Williamsport, Maryland, by three friends with a shared passion for creating exceptional beer, we aim to provide the best product possible while creating a positive impact in our community and respecting every aspect of the beer industry and our fellow brewers.
Ooh.
I know, right? So,
Okay.
Did we determine where the hell Williamsport was?
No.
No. See, that's what you get. That's what you get for having, like, Maryland transplants, like, doing a Baltimore show, right? I mean, it's not a Baltimore show. It takes place in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
But, like, we don't know where anything is. So, I mean, we know where some stuff is.
Yeah.
But not
That's
a whole...
probably why you're getting confused, because this place is in Williamsport, Maryland.
Right.
And New Trail is from Williamsport,
Pennsylvania. That could be it, too.
Yeah.
That's true. So, all right. Well,
I would assume probably like towards Western Maryland. I don't know. Because I feel like I could have potentially like heard of it just
Yeah.
because of like where all of our clinics are for work.
Oh, okay.
But
That would
I
make
could be
sense.
wrong. It could be it could just be like way up north too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know.
Somebody tell us, like, in the comments where the hell this place is. Or if you're from Cushwa, tell us where you are so we can come and visit, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see how this one tastes, right? So, anyway, so this beer clocks in at 6.4%.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's a stout, right? So,
Yeah.
let's see. I'll pour first
Yes.
because we said that we would. This is a big old beer, and we're both tired, and so we decided we're going to split this one. So, there you go.
Thank you.
There you go, friend. So, all right. Starting off, it's a very lovely color. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, it is on. Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah.
That like hits the back of
I
your
know. We haven't even had a sip of this yet.
Whoa. That's gnarly, man.
I know, right? So
I like it though.
I know. Cheers. Here we go.
That's crazy.
Yep. Mm. Dang. Holy shit, that's good.
I have never tried anything like that before.
That is. So I was wrong about the spice,
Wow.
though. There's no spice to it. It might be the vanilla. That's the Mexican style. I don't know if you're from Cushwa or anybody in the comments. Enlighten us as to what makes this Mexican style, because I'm not exactly sure.
Whoa.
Right?
That's gnarly, man.
In a
Wow.
good way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, in a very good way. It's just, I mean, even just the way that it's like hitting my tongue.
Yeah.
It's like, just, maybe it's a way that it's brewed too.
Maybe. I mean, it's smooth. It's smooth as hell. But it's not so smooth that you would rush it,
No.
right? Like, it's definitely a slow
That's crazy.
sipper. That is crazy. So, all right.
I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of like, I've never tasted anything like this before. Like, but it is good. I agree. It is very,
So
very
good.
good.
So there's vanilla.
But I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm getting coffee. I'm getting vanilla.
Whoa.
I'm getting hazelnut. Am I getting cinnamon? Give me the can.
yeah, there's cinnamon in there.
Please. Let's see.
Cinnamon, coffee, and vanilla.
Cinnamon, coffee, vanilla. I think that's what makes it a Mexican stout. Then.
Although there is a little bit, I don't know, in the back of my throat, I'm getting a little bit of something. I think like a little bit of a like, not like they put like hot sauce in it or something. You know what I mean? But there is like a little bit of heat that's starting to settle in the back of my throat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, I'm not getting that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
At
Maybe
least for me.
maybe I'm just immune to it. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know, but no,
It's settling in the back of my throat. Like I like it though.
yeah.
It's good. So it's crazy. It's
It's all
different.
tingly
I
and
like
stuff.
it.
It's all
I like
tingly.
it. It's,
Hells
I
yeah.
don't know.
No, it's good. All right, so scale of 1 to 10.
Do you have yours?
I think I'm going to do multiple ratings, right?
Okay.
So as a stout, as what it is, it's 10 out of 10, right? I think, I think they nailed it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. On a scale of would I get again, right? I would put it at about an 8, probably. Like I don't see myself drinking this on the regular. This is definitely excuse me. This definitely would be like maybe a 1 or 2 and done. I wouldn't have, this is not a I'm drinking these all night kind of beer,
No.
right? I would say it is it's like a, dare I say, special occasion type of beer where I could see myself giving this as like a gift, like a host gift or like a birthday thing or something like just something a little different for somebody.
Okay.
It definitely ranks in that kind of category. So,
Okay.
where are you on it?
I was gonna say 8.5
Okay.
on my own personal end, but I like your ratings. Yeah, that's pretty much where I was sitting.
Yeah.
It's good,
Yeah.
and if I were to come across it again, yes, I definitely would drink it again. Would
Yeah.
I seek it out? No.
No. Right.
Mainly
Right.
just because like I'm not like stouts are just not my typical go-to
Yeah.
either. But yeah, I like the like host gift idea.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm right there with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something I definitely could see myself giving to somebody, who enjoys stouts,
Yeah.
something a little different. So,
It's definitely different.
yeah.
I mean, it's good.
It is.
It's good. It's well done.
it's good.
It's yeah.
That's
It's
good.
It's just. I don't want to use the word weird. It's just like so different, but like in a good way.
Right.
That
It can be weird in a good way. Like
Yeah.
it's
Like I said, the way like it hits my tongue is just like not your typical like.
right. And I'm not so I'm
Beer
kind of
feeling.
I'm kind of getting where you're going with that, and I'm not sure if it's in the carbonation process either. Like if it's a different, I mean,
Well, that's
it's
what
not,
I mean. Maybe it's the way that they brewed it.
It's not like
That
a,
also makes it Mexican style. I don't know.
I don't know. So, but
But yeah, I don't know.
no, it's good. Well done, Kushwa.
I don't mind it.
Well done. All right. Next up, well, close that.
Yep.
Yes. Quick questions. We're getting into warmer weather, and we're getting into spring, and so that's kind of where these come from. What is your favorite way to spend a day off? What is your favorite way to spend a day off? Cherry.
I mean, there's multiple ways that I like to spend
What
my
is
day
the
off.
best way to spend a day off?
Oh,
like
man.
your picture
Literally
perfect.
doing absolutely
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Laying in bed with
Yeah.
my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he's not like up, down, up, down, up, down because he
Yeah.
hears something outside. Where he's like just
Just
as
chill.
tired and
Yeah.
as chill as I am.
Like you just gave him a Benadryl and he ain't moving.
yes.
Kind
And
of stuff.
he's under the covers with me just sleeping.
Or
And I'm like watching movies, binge watching a TV show, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that would probably be my most favorite way to spend my day off.
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I think we all, if you know me at all, you already know the answer to this, right? If it's nice out, I'm sitting out on the porch, listening to music, and just, possibly taking a nap out there, right? If it's not nice out, I sit in my front room and do the same thing. And then usually, on Sundays I'll read the newspaper, Saturdays, I'll have a couple magazines or a book that I'm catching up on. But it's just especially
I have
if
to
it's
use my mind with those things. I have to read. So yeah, I don't want to have to think about anything.
No. See, when I don't want to think, I sit on my couch and I just sit there and I watch movies I've seen 5,000 times and I eat pizza.
Correct.
And that is freaking glorious as well. So, that kind of day would start out on the porch, right? And then it would move when it got dark inside.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's good. It's real good. When I used to smoke, the addendum would have been smoking cigarettes and drinking bourbon. But now it's, drinking bourbon, maybe not, right? Because that's kind of changed as well a little bit for me. But yeah, always listening to music, sitting on the porch. Yeah. Maybe having somebody over to chat. I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like dealing with people.
If I feel like talking, So, there is that. All right, so what activity instantly calms you? Do you want... What answer do you want? Because, like, I mean, let's be honest. There's one activity that definitely does the trick. I'm just gonna say it. Just,
Really?
Yo, yeah.
I mean, in a way, it calms me, but in a way, it's
After,
also
obviously, like it's
no,
it's,
not even after. Like even in a sense, like a lot of times, I'm just like, all right, now what do we do?
I don't
It's
know.
like I
think-
get that boost of energy, that
Yeah. I love
adrenaline, that kind of
right.
that,
Well, and also women generally do get a little bit of the boost in adrenaline. You know,
Yeah.
like biology says. But like, and I was just about to say, I think that's why I'm more built like a dude in that regards because. Like, I mean, I do get that sense of adrenaline maybe like 50% of the time. And then the other 50% of the time, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, I'm nope. Nope, I'm
Okay,
going to
but
sleep.
what other activity?
I know, what other activity instantly calms me? Again, I think it's the whole sitting down with a really good record. Again, you know, sitting down with a great record, just kind of chilling out, zoning out. That and you know, I'll go with the hippie answer: meditation. Meditation, it like changed a lot for me. It chilled me the fuck out in the best way possible. Truly. Like if I feel myself getting ramped up, if I feel myself like getting anxious, like I'll stop and I'll take a couple minutes and I'll just go through some meditation exercises and yeah.
Mine would be sitting outside,
Yeah.
even in the cold.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Just getting out into nature.
just that
Or
fresh
nature.
air, that blast of like fresh air in my face. I would probably say that. Probably calms me down.
Yeah. Well, there's something to be said about that, you know, for that. There is scientific evidence that does
Yeah.
say if you're, you know, feeling anxious or whatever, get your ass outside and go for a walk.
Well, not even
Yeah.
go for a walk. I just need
Just-
to literally step outside.
Yeah. I can see that.
You know,
Doesn't matter if it's cloudy, rainy, whatever. Just,
no, because I can do it on the front porch
oh, right.
where I'm not standing in the rain.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. No kind of music, no nothing. I would say, like, literally just go out there, take a couple deep breaths, chill out for a second.
Yeah. Right on. I like that.
I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I say, what's going on?
Ay, ay. What's going on? No, well done.
You're
Well done
welcome.
on that way. Well done. Well done. Well done. We're applauding. All right.
But no, it does work. I was not just trying to set myself up to do that,
Yeah, no.
but it just ended up working out in my favor.
It's well done. I mean, well done. Like, even I wasn't going there right straight away. Like, you just went with it, and I'm proud.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
super
you.
proud of you. Well done. All right. That's good. Let's close out. Let's close those out. Woo! All right. Now we're on to the good stuff. Yay! And also, this is a reminder to all of you that if you have a question that you would like us to try to tackle, you can send me an email at roxyfreefall@gmail.com, or if you don't mind other people seeing it, you can, comment below on our Instagram or on our YouTube video, or you can send us a direct message to our Instagram account at Pizza Beer and Life, all one word. And while you're at it, hit the follow. Also on the YouTube, hit the subscribe and the like and all that nonsense. So, okay. That being said, alrighty. Big questions. My mom calls almost daily and talks about nothing for 30 to 45 minutes. Not only do I hate to talk on the phone, which she knows, but I'm also often exhausted from a demanding job and just want to zone out by watching TV. If I'm not zoning out, if I'm running errands, washing dishes, walking my dog, etc. Calls are a demand on my time and energy that I just can't afford most days. However, if I don't answer or call her back soon, I feel incredibly guilty. We live in the same city and do see each other fairly often. How do I resolve this? All right, so we both have the perspective of having parentals who are a little bit further away, right? So, that I'm just going to say that outright, that's the perspective. You look like you have opinions.
Not yet.
Not yet?
I'm processing the question.
So, as somebody whose mother might be watching this, I don't know. If so, hi. Ignore what I said about activities that calm me down, before. In any event,
I don't think she's that naive.
No, she's not. 45. Like, let's be honest here. But also, I'm going to call her out and say, like, my mother does this all the time. And I think, like, that's one thing that I'm going to start with, is that this is not a unique situation just to your mom. All
Right.
moms do this. A lot of parents do this, right? So, the first thing I'm going to say is just don't pick, if you don't have the capacity to have a conversation on the phone, just don't pick up. And then text and say, I can't talk right now, I'll talk to you later. Like that, and I can appreciate where the guilt might come in, if you're not, spending that time on the phone, but you see each other fairly often, you live in the same city,
I don't think there's anything to feel guilty about.
No, there's not, because you're doing a hell of a lot more than a lot of people that are in your situation.
Yeah.
I might do this with the question, right? The other thing I might mention is that if she is going off like on tangents and whatnot and is calling like every day and calling multiple times, I would also take a look at her, her surroundings, her social situation. Is she getting out? Is she, going to social events? Does she have friends? Like, what does her social life look like? Because that also might be an indicator that, she might need just a little bit more socialization. Like what kind of, senior groups or, whatever are out there. I know some folks don't like the idea of joining up with these groups, but sometimes they're really nice. You don't have to go to everything. Just go to bingo, or like once a week, or the bus trips or whatever. So I mean,
bingo.
I love bingo. Bingo's the bomb. I've been
Bingo
missing
is the
bingo.
bomb.
I've been missing bingo here because it happens on First Friday,
Yeah.
and I have First Friday events here, right? Like, and so it's hard for me to get to the VFW. So I will talk to the commander about that. So. But that being said, how are you thinking? What are you thinking about this, darling?
The only word that's really coming to mind right now is boundaries. And you can have them with family. Boundaries. Set some boundaries, and then that gets rid of that guilt.
Yeah.
You say, we see each other, we live in the same city pretty often, like, we see each other pretty often, like, if you want to call every once in a while because, like, you have something exciting to say, that's great, but yes, back to the social thing, like, maybe she's just feeling bored and she's like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
So, like, set some boundaries. Definitely need to set some boundaries if it's making you feel this way, and I don't think you need to feel this way at all.
No. I mean, if you had said that, you never see her, or
and you live in the same city,
and you live in the same city, I would give you a look and be like, all right, dude, like, but if you're already seeing her like fairly often, I don't know, teach her how to text more. I know that's been a huge game changer in my family. Like
Me too.
The day my mother learned how to
Me too.
text. I mean, granted, it's a game changer, and it's kind of like, oh god, okay, you know. But no, I'm just kidding.
I don't think
I'm
my mom
kidding.
likes to talk on the phone either. So like she
Yeah.
will text. She will text us like every day,
Yeah.
but she doesn't call us every day
No.
because I don't think she likes being on the phone either.
Yeah. My mother and I, we used to
So
talk
I
every
can't
day.
really touch base on this too much, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If it were the other way around and like she was calling me all the time, I'd be like, "Mom,
What's going on?
go get a life." No, I wouldn't. I would not say that.
Well, I mean, you could. I would. Yeah. in a
Luckily,
very
she has a
loving
lot
way.
of family around that she hangs out with, so
Yeah.
where she is.
Yeah. No, my mother and I, we used to talk every day, right? I used to call her like every day for a couple minutes and whatnot. And then, and that was like about 15 years ago. But now that texting has become a thing, we usually hear from, and also social media, right? Like, so she posts, if I don't see her post, right, I'll usually get like a text message or a phone call. It's one of the three. Sometimes it's all three. But I usually get one of the three, so it's the purpose of that. It's just making sure that each other, because both of us, we live by ourselves, and and it's just to make sure that we're okay,
Right.
and everything. So, but yeah, the texting it's become a huge game changer for all of us.
Yeah.
Truly. So yeah, see how she feels about texting. And again, boundaries. I love that you said that.
Yes.
I love that you said that
It's
because
okay to set boundaries with family.
oh my god, it's okay to set boundaries. Period.
Well, I think some people feel they can't with family because it's family.
It's family, right? Yeah,
But no matter what, you always set boundaries. But
yeah. And that's
I think the most important one is with family.
yeah, no, 100%. Because you have to have your time. You have to have that. All I can think of is like recovery, but like you have to have that time to yourself to recharge. There's the word I'm looking for. That recharge time.
Yeah.
Because if you are running on empty, there is no way that you can help out somebody else, right? So you need to recharge your battery. You need that time. So yeah, so it is completely okay to set boundaries, and also like honor those boundaries, right? Don't just set the boundaries and then like all of a sudden bend them at will.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while in emergency situations, of course, but at the same time, like don't make it a habit.
Yeah.
But yeah, set those boundaries, and and eventually the guilt will start to lessen.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's really it. Yeah. Okay. That's it on that one. Okay. Woot. All right. Next one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. My good friends from college get together only 6 or so times a year, but we stay in touch through social media. One friend spends a self-admitted massive amount of time and energy creating a social media image of a perfect family life that is far from reality.
Ooh, just throwing her under the bus.
In fact, she wants to leave her husband, who checked out of the marriage years ago, but feels it's not financially viable to do so. Some members of the friend group feel this is a crutch that keeps her from doing something productive about her situation, of course it is, and want to have an intervention. I think it gets her through the lonely days, so who am I to judge? Am I seeing this wrong? Oh my gosh, how many people do we know, right? That, I mean, maybe not personally, but like in general, like how many people, this is not an uncommon tale, right?
No.
Social media.
I mean, this happens all of the time.
This is all of the time, right? Social media is not like, very rarely do you get the real picture of what is going on in somebody's life on social media.
Yeah.
Right? Because we want to project our best lives forward. So of course it's going to be curated that it's the perfect life.
Sheesh.
So I mean, as far as I don't like this idea of an intervention, right? So I'm just going to say this like flat out, right? If it's not harming anybody, if she's not spreading misinformation, or they're not spreading misinformation, wants
I don't know,
to
she
leave
put
her
it-
husband. It is a she. Okay, wants to leave her husband. Okay, it is a she.
I mean, it is in quotation marks, so maybe that's not necessarily
they
the
meant,
word
right.
that she's trying to look for, but like in a sense, like it could be seen as this, but maybe they're just trying to like help her see the light and be like, if you like, you can live on your own. You can be a single parent. You do not have to rely on a man.
Right, and that's what like.
Because sometimes people need that. Some people need that kick in the ass to be like,
Right.
I could be a single mom. Like, people do it a lot. You know what I mean? I can be a single mom.
So,
I know there's lonely days, but that's why you have friends.
no, absolutely, 100%.
FaceTime your friends.
I'm just trying
Skype
to,
with your friends.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. Sorry, as you were talking, I was listening. I swear. I was just rereading this and just trying to see what the holdup was, like why she's not doing it. And okay, so this person is using. Okay, they're using the fact that they believe that they have to have a perfect social media, so that's why they're not changing their situation. Is that what I'm getting? Is that what the situation is? Yeah. Creating a social media image of a perfect family that's far from reality.
I mean, I think that's out of fear.
Yes.
I don't think they feel like they need to create that, but because on the back end there are issues and things going on.
It's almost like a reflex.
It's a fear of, well, what's my family going to say? Like,
right.
that maybe it's like a really religious family, and she might get, some backlash from like parents or cousins or grandparents or siblings or whatever. So like I think the social media aspect is probably just out of fear of what's really going on behind closed doors.
No,
not
that's a
so
good point.
much that like they want to do it because they want that life with that person. You know what I mean? And
right.
like they're trying to ignore the situation.
They're afraid of what other people might think of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
No, I think you're absolutely right. So how
like maybe she's completely well aware and like you guys just don't have any idea of what she's really feeling about this situation besides just she doesn't feel like it's financially viable or it gets her through lonely days.
I think that's my question is, so what as her friend, what have you been doing so far?
Right.
Like, are you asking the questions of like, are you happy? And obviously she's not, right? But what could be her next steps? How are you encouraging her? And I think that's where, it's not so much, to your point, it's not so much the social media, it's the fear of moving on. Right. It's the fear of what other people think. It's the fear
the fear of what other people think.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what a lot of people do with social media in the first place.
Right.
The show Catfish. The fear
I have
of
to
being,
admit,
the fear
I've
of
never
being,
seen it.
The fear of being yourself.
Right.
Your true self. That's the whole point behind Catfish. But I
Yeah.
know this is in a completely different setting, but like
Right.
it is literally the same thing. Fear of like showing the world and
who you
don't
actually
really
are.
like you don't really have to show the world anything.
Yeah.
Your social media is your social media. You don't have to prove anything to anybody
Right.
but yourself.
And also, what is the end game of showing of proving to everybody that you have the perfect life?
Well, that's what I mean. I think it's the fear.
Right.
It's that fear of maybe that like she's going to be judged by honestly, I think in these situations it's even though it doesn't always end up being the case, is always fear of what your family is going to say, that your marriage failed.
Yeah. Right.
that
Especially
you
if they're
decided to,
religious
like-
or, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, or if they're from a certain area.
Big life changes,
Yeah.
like, and I'm not saying, like, my family was great, but, like, sexuality, like, marriage failing, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, like, your first fear is always your family.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think that's where that social media aspect
Yeah.
is coming in with this one. That's just that would be my guess and interpretation.
Yeah. And it's a good interpretation, and I agree with it. Now that, you know.
On the social media aspect.
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
obviously she still is not leaving. But
Right.
that's a behind the closed doors kind of situation.
Yeah.
That's financially viable.
Yeah.
Getting through the lonely days. But you don't have to put that stuff on social media.
Right.
So,
Right. And also, you know, the friend group feels that this is a crutch that keeps her from doing something productive about the situation. To your point, you know, it's the social media is a symptom of the problem. Social media isn't the crutch; it's a
No.
symptom
Yeah.
of the larger issue.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I think, am I seeing this wrong? Yeah, you know, potentially a little bit, right? I mean, but you see what
Yeah.
she is going through, right? You see you know what her reality is. So I think it gets her through the lonely days, and very well might. So maybe give her a reason to not use it for those lonely days. You know, maybe, you know, analyze how much you guys are engaging her just in general, not just about, you know, the social media, not just about her marriage, but just in general. How much are you engaging? How much are you sending? Like, are you every once in a while sending a funny cat photo, you know, or a stupid meme or something like that? Those make a huge difference in connection.
Yeah.
You know, those, even though they're, you know, silly and, you know, somewhat stupid, at the end of the day, they serve a greater purpose in showing that you are there and you're present for them. So maybe take a look at how present are you for your friend, rather than, you know, say, well, she uses social media as a crutch. Why is she using social media as a way to talk to people. It's a way to connect with people. Again, yes, I like your logic of, like, you know, yes, there is a fear that if she shows a different side of herself on social media, you know, what's really going on. It's the fear of, you know, what other people will think. But also, if she's posting on social media so much, she's trying to connect. Social media is a way to connect with people. It's a way to, you know, and the more likes you get, it's the more dopamine hit that you get. Like, oh my gosh, people like my photos, people like, you know, my videos, things like that. And the more likes that you get, the bigger the rush of dopamine you get, and the more that you want to do it, and the more that you want to post, right? So maybe look at it from that aspect and give her a reason not to post so much.
Yeah.
Right? Give her, like, some of the attention that she's seeking on social media. You know, and I'm not saying that, like, you should be up her ass, you know, every single day, but just, like, maybe, like, every other, you know, depending on how much you actually keep in contact with her. You know, I mean, you say good friends from college get together only 6 or so times a year, but stay in touch through social media. Get off of social media and start texting each other more. Text directly. Come up with a text, you know, just a chain of you guys where you send each other stupid shit.
Yeah.
Right? Stay in touch that way. Get off of, you know, try to continue the conversation off of social media and see if she'll respond a little bit more to you guys and starts being more honest with herself rather than trying to keep up with the Joneses on social media.
Yes.
So,
I like it.
yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
Crushed it.
Thank you.
Mic drop.
Thank you.
Man, both of us crushed it.
Yeah, we did. We did. It took me a little while to get there because I had to, you know, figure out what was actually going on here. But once I figured it out, because you did a great job explaining it. Ow! Oh my God!
I just interpreted it a different way.
Sorry. Every once in a while, like, I get this. Ever since I threw my back out last year, I get this twinge. What?
My Siri is listening to you.
Swear. Got listening devices all over the place. I don't need
think
your watch to tell me what to do too.
I think I accidentally pressed the button.
Yeah, you're fine.
And then you started talking and
Started whining about my lower back. Yeah. Anyway, all right, we're gonna close that one.
Sorry, what did you want me to look up?
Nothing. We don't want you to look up shit. Anyway, so that was an episode. Wow. All right, yeah, it's about. Sorry, I'm just looking at the runtime right there. So it's pretty good, not bad. Anyway, excuse me.
We've had some shorter than this.
We have. No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
I like it.
Yeah, we're efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient. I like that. All right.
I mean, no one wants to listen to us ramble
No. God,
just
no.
to make up time.
So that's why we're going to shut up.
Yeah.
So this has been an episode of Pizza Beer and Life. I've been your host, Roxy Fearful. Next to me is Miss Cherry. And we are recording at 8 Bar, located in Atomic Books, which is in the Hamden neighborhood of Baltimore. So,
Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland.
as opposed to...
I don't know.
As opposed to what other Baltimore is there?
There's like 1,000 different cities in this country.
Oh,
You never know.
and also, please check out Kushwa Brewing 7 Caves, their Mexican style stout, coffee stout, which is absolutely delicious. We highly recommend it, and we enjoyed it. So, anyway, we'll see you guys next month. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Be kind. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. Bye.
Later.
See you. Music.